Cane Corso's at play. Be nice. Be nice. Hey, Milan. Milan, stop that. Milan. She might be pregnant, y'all, because she's very testy. And you saw him, he wasn't going for it. Y'all better be good. She just don't respect him also because he's a puppy. He's new here. So she doesn't know him that well. And they're both the same breed. But this is where being a smart, strong owner comes into play. So basically, I'm going to force them to play together. And they're going to have a good time. You can see Milan is really that Neapolitan Mastiff style of Cane Corso. And he's more so that, how dare I say, that Great Dane style. That European Great Dane style right now. But his dad, Mufasa, his dad had more wrinkles than even she did. Be good! I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Hey, it's this dude that be on the internet. He be like, hey, man, get out my face, man. Hey, man, don't you dare try to play with me like that, man. Hey, don't you do it, man. Watch it, man. Hey. Sounds like your favorite. Now, to be honest with you, Milan is very testy right now. And she's probably still, because she's in heat. She was in heat. And I don't think she's out of heat. It hasn't been 21 days. But also, we haven't been able to go out for a run. So these guys got a lot of pent-up aggression. And look, you see all this ice? Mufasa flips over the bowls of water every day. This guy. He flips over the bowls of water and he plays with the buckets of water. So Cane Corsos, they like to play a lot. It's a big boy, y'all. I believe he's about 8 months right now. I'm going to go ahead and dare say, I'm getting ready to go try to put him on the scale. Because I'm a little curious. I mean, is he 98 pounds? Is he 101 pounds? Is Milan 115, 120? Normally Milan sits at about 110. But I've been feeding Milan a lot of food. Not a whole lot, but I increased her food. You know, because we actually feed the smaller dogs and the large dogs. Everybody eats the same amount. You know what I mean? Everyone, except for Mufasa. I try to increase his food. But as you can see, Mufasa is a little slender. But that's because I don't want to have him too heavy while he's developing. Because Mufasa, guys, he's only 7 or 8 months. And believe me, he'll chew your dog up for lunch. He'll chew your dog up for lunch, guys. For lunch. He's the real deal. He plays with buckets of ice water. He'll come outside at 18 degrees and it won't even affect him. His dad looked like a Bora-Bull, basically. Hey! Milan! Stop that! Milan is very testy today. She can ready to go back in her cage. Milan, sit! She's in heat. You know, or she's pregnant. She could be pregnant, I don't know. These guys have been out here playing around and she was in heat. I don't know if he made it or not. But she doesn't not like to share the toy with Mufasa because she don't respect him yet, but she gonna learn to respect Mufasa. Everybody is learning to respect Mufasa. I mean, he's probably about 100 pounds or more. I'm not sure. I don't even know if he can fit on the scale, but we're gonna put him on there. We're gonna see how big Mufasa is. And another thing about Mufasa is he's very agile. He can move, y'all. Like, he could turn on a dime. He could jump on a dime. So I just want y'all out there to know, man, y'all might got the nice bullies, but when it comes to the Corsos, we got something for you. We got something for you, y'all. We got two different styles. And the thing about it is when you breed this dog right here, Milan, she's 100% Scandifo. So she's like line bred and inbred with Nino the second, Nino the third, and just a whole bunch of Scandifo bloodlines. Look, she's being all clingy and shit. Look at this. She might be pregnant. Look. He hear the dogs down the street barking. See him drinking that water. Don't play with this guy right here. He young. Look, she's being clingy. Yeah, she must be pregnant, guys. Look at this shit. Super clingy. Super clingy. And Mufasa's dad had way more wrinkles than Milan. Way more wrinkles. Dad was the biggest, maybe the biggest dog I've ever seen. Maybe. Her dad, his dad was the biggest dog I've ever seen. As you can see, Mufasa's very tall. And his mom, though, Mufasa's mom, sit. Sit. Sit, boy. Mufasa, sit. Down. Mufasa's mother had a face like him. Down. Mufasa's mom had a face like how he has, but his dad had more wrinkles than her. If I had to guess, his dad was like 180, 175 pounds. But it's cool for Mufasa to have the longer nose to breathe better and the longer face. Down. Because basically, as you can see, Milan already has it. So when these guys breed or whatever, the puppies are going to be even more like Milan style than Milan is, because his dad was just like beefed out. But this guy's a puppy. And if we wanted to, he could be 30 pounds heavier, because he'll eat 10 cups of food a day. But in my life, I'm never giving a dog 10 cups of food a day. We're not doing that. Get this thing, come on, get it. Cane Corsos love to have fun, y'all. And they're loyal. They're not mean and nasty like people think. Their feelings can get hurt, you know. They really loyal, man. They really loyal. But they're not the type of dog to back down from a fight. So just don't get them in. Don't put them in a bad situation that you don't want them to be in. And they won't fight. They'll just try to settle their differences. See, a lot of people would have fed their Corso like Mufasa so much food. You see his back legs are developing very well. Great angulation. Great movement. Look at that angulation on them back legs. You know, great angulation, great movement. He actually is a dog that loves dog food. That's what he likes. He likes dog food. You know, he's not a big chicken meat guy, because he grew up on dog food. So that's all he really likes. But we've been forcing him to eat chicken. But he got a long way to go. I'm about to put him on the scale, guys. I'm very curious to see how much does he weigh. And I'm very curious to see if Milan weighs, because I always think Milan weighs more. Milan's not that big, guys. Believe it, she's only normally like 109. But that's because of the feeding regimen that I do. I don't really overfeed these guys. But at the same time, I did need to increase her feeding. You know, she really needs to be at probably about $120. Look, she's being so clingy. She's pregnant. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Super guard dog. Look at him. He just wants to destroy shit. I got him his own ropes out here to play with, but he won't mess with the ropes. He'll just fucking mess with the water buckets. So that's why there's ice everywhere. He keeps flipping the... Hey! You better stop. Hey, man, I'm talking to you, man. You, man. Stop it, man. She don't want him to have that toy. She's pregnant. Or she's still in heat. One of the two.